Hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Kylan. Today we have a 4-pile yes or no. And for some reason, my giant mega citrine wanted to come out. So I'm guessing like a lot of you guys are maybe asking about your finances or your careers. I don't know, but like this baby was like, I'm coming. So yeah, I don't argue with my crystals. Let's have a look here. We have a beautiful, beautiful pyrite. This is like, I mean, that is kind of a money stone. So that's for pile one. Pile two over here, this incredible clear quartz, which is like magical. The stone has like rainbows in it. It's very special. Over here we have a healing stone that my daughter gave me, and it's just, oh my God, even just feeling with the stone is like, oh, there's so much love and so much power in that little stone. And then over here I have my Obsidian Arrowhead, which is just like so good for those boundaries, for that root chakra energy. It's just like, bam, don't mess with me. So, okay, for very distinct energies. If you're feeling more than one, as I always say, you might need more information. We always do yes or no and why over here at kylinlight. So piles 1, 2, 3, or 4, yes or no. Let's have a look. Hello, hello, my darlings, my beautiful pile ones, my pyrite picking beauties. You were like pyrite pickers. Can we just talk about this like amazing, magical, super prosperity inducing? Ooh, there's rainbows in this one too. Oh my gosh. You guys probably can't see that because it's pretty subtle. Anyway, amazing, beautiful. Okay, pile ones, yes or no. And as I will always say here on kylinlight, we do yes or no and why. We talk about context and energy. Make sure to phrase your question so that a yes is a positive outcome, because that's how I read from this. Okay, also, let's just say hello to my giant citrine monolith. It is like, this crystal was like, I'm talking to these people today. And I was like, okay, buddy, like, sure. So let's have a look. Ooh, movement, movement. I love that. Okay, I feel like this card here, this is from my, what is this card called? This Prism Oracle. That this is very much like the Eight of Wands. This really is about movement, but it's also about swiftness, okay? And it can speak to like going from one place to another, going from one job to another, going from one relationship to another, going from like, it really can be like very literal, or it can be actually about like energies moving sort of rapidly, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but this is a timeless reading, but like at the time when I'm posting this reading, there's like a full moon happening, and like there are big energies afoot. So I'm feeling this movement right now, and it is feeling like, yeah. Spirit is saying like up leveling, like it is upward motion. So like this is a very positive card. Now let's get some more information so I can tease a yes or no out of here for you, my beautiful pile ones, my pyrite pickers. Okay, I don't know. You know, hi, I'm Kylan. If you're new, now you know I crack myself up. And yeah, your spirit teams that show up here for me at Kylan Light are like super high vibe. They energize me. We laugh a lot. And they are always, always about the path of least resistance for you in any circumstance, even if that circumstance is challenging. They want you to walk with grace, dignity, and ease. They want you to walk in beauty. So we always talk about what's your highest possible timeline, what's your best outcome for any circumstance, all right, my loves? And they're going to tell it like it is. So if there's something you need to do or not do, we will probably see that in the cards here with relationship to your question. This is my secret Dakini Oracle, and let me just say before I start, if you are returning to my channel, I love you. I freaking love you. Thank you for coming back, because your energies, your vibrational frequencies are so high, and I just love you, my Kylan Lights. I love you so much. Okay, ooh, cutting through. Yeah, oh gosh, this is so nice with this movement. So the energy of this card, cutting through, is very, very much like about being decisive, okay, making a decision. And I really do feel that this is related to this movement, that you guys are co-creating. Okay, yeah, Spirit is saying you're like being your own catalyst in the situation, that you're at a crossroads, there's a choice to be made, and that you will be making a choice and you will be moving. Now let's look at like what that choice might be. Ooh, deep end. Okay, love this. So this card here, deepen, really speaks to going into like what's under the surface. And what I'm getting for you guys here is that the answer to the way in which you want to go here, okay, in order to get the positive outcome that's possible in this movement card, is that you guys need to see what I'm talking about, by the way, when I'm like, there's yes and there's no, but then there's context and energy and why. So you guys want to stick with me on the why so that you get this positive energy outcome, okay? So Spirit is saying that you will, if you make the decision and you make the right decision for you and you move toward what is good for you in this situation, that you will in fact have a positive outcome. But in order to get to the clarity in which to cut through, and I'm hearing for a lot of you, cut through the BS. So I'm not sure what that is exactly. Oh my God, my citrine's just like, yes, yes. Okay. Hey buddy. It's so, this stone is so communicative. I have a whole story about the stone. Maybe I'll tell you guys about it at some point. It's like magic the way it came to me, of course. So, but this card here, this deep end card, really speaks to going under the surface, okay? So you guys are going to have to, in this situation, okay, Spirit is saying that you have to intuit, you have to feel it out, and that you guys can. They're also saying that a lot of you already know this about the situation, that there is stuff going on under the surface and you feel it. You have to deep dive into, okay, your emotions, to your feelings, to your intuition here in order to see what's going on under the surface. So, and I would love here how this hand is actually rising up out of the water, and it's like, it's just the cutting through. I'm really hearing is like cutting through appearances, cutting through BS, cutting through. I'm also hearing, okay, this applies to some of you, but not all of you. I'm also hearing about that, you know how people say the expression actions speak louder than words? That for some of you in this circumstance, a person or people have been saying something to you or telling something to you. And for some of you, I'm hearing gaslighting. But I'm hearing that it's like, what people are saying is not matching up with what they're actually doing. And Spirit wants you to look underneath the surface and what people are saying and really look at what they're doing. Really look at what's going on. Really feel out what's the vibrational frequency of this situation, right? And that way you can be discerning and say, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. And you can go with and assert what works for you and move toward that. I'm hearing for some of you, in order to get toward that, it's going to require this sort of cutting through, has a lot of swords energy. It's about communication. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, it is about actively saying, hey, I've looked at this situation. This is what works for me. This is what I need to happen. Not what I need you to agree to, not what I need you to say you will do. I need to see this thing happen. And if it doesn't happen, like, I'm out. And that may be very specific for some of you. For some of you, I'm actually hearing that this is like, really? Okay, hold on. I'm like, all right, I'm like, really? With your spirit teams? And they're like, really? For some of you, this is a conversation with yourselves, okay? That you really need to just be like looking at underneath why it is you keep saying you want something and then you're not doing it. Why you keep thinking you want something and then you're not doing it. What's going on underneath that has your actions not lining up with what you actually want for yourself? And then you can cut through your own BS. I'm hearing for some of you, call in help with that. Work with healers, work with counselors, get a coach. Get a mentor, get someone to help you see more clearly what are the pathways to what you want, and you can have it. I'm hearing that. I'm really hearing you can have it in this situation. Now, obviously that leans toward a yes, but I want to get a little more information here, a little more clarity. Ooh, my new deck. Okay, yay. So, oh my gosh, just today, so total bonus, like if you guys want to be given like tarot decks by everyone who knows you and loves you, start a YouTube channel. My beautiful friend Amy just gave me this deck for my birthday and it's so cool. It's all crystals and it relates to the tarot. So they're like, it's like this beautiful, beautiful overlap. It's incredible. So let's have a look here and get a little more clarification for you guys. I really want, okay. And then the angels are saying that they intend to do angel answers. They want me to do angel answers at the end just to seal the deal on my yes or no. I know, they really do like to do that. I'm always like open to another way and they're like, nope, that's what we're here for. So, okay. One more shuffle. Little more clarity here for my pile ones. This is all possible. Yeah, your spirit team really wants you guys to know a positive outcome. A yes here is totally possible for you guys, but you have to heed the why. You have to heed the how in this, and the willingness too. I'm also hearing, oh, this is a beautiful message. Oh, I'm really okay. I'm moved by this. Thank you, Spirit. I'm also hearing for you, my pile ones. There is so much dignity and grace and esteem. Like, it's really esteemable. Like, you can derive a whole bunch of self-esteem from being willing to look under the surface and call what needs to be called in order to go with workability and what works for you guys, so that you can really have what you want, either in a situation with other people or from yourselves and from your own behavior. And that it is really esteemable to get help with that when you need help with that. Spirit is saying, oh, I was just talking to someone about this actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Spirit's saying this is a theme for a lot of people right now in the collective. That successful people know when to ask for help. Successful people work with counselors, work with coaches, work with healers, work with mentors. Successful people ask for help, get help. Like that's required, because you have to be willing to deep dive and look under what's under the surface of things in order to be able to get at what's really going on, so that actions match up with intentions. Wow. Okay. And that's alignment, my loves. My pile ones, we're talking about alignment. Okay. And then the Empress, and Emerald. Like, yeah. It doesn't really get a lot hotter than the Empress card. It is the divine feminine energy in its empowerment, which is kind of the ultimate goal of our planetary energy right now, is for the divine feminine to step into its empowerment. Okay, my loves, this is about a major up leveling into the Empress energy. We're talking about command. We're talking about magnetism. We're talking about power. And again, we're talking about that divine feminine energy in its empowerment. So this isn't power that it dominates. This is power that is just, it's just boss by its very nature of, like, just by being amazing. And I will say this to you guys, and Spirit is just like, say it. When you are in alignment, when you are really doing what you're saying you're going to do, when you are magnetizing like attracts like, people who do what they say they're going to do, when you are aligned, when your intentions and your actions and your desires all line up, Empress, there is nothing you can't have. And then it's just about discerning, what do you really want? What really works for you? This is beautiful, pile one. Sorry, we'll get a little bit more. Okay, this is because it's a new deck. Guarantee. I love that. I'm taking that as a message for you guys, that, like, seriously, if you heed this message, this is a guarantee. That is hilarious. That is too funny. Okay. Oh my God, amazing. Ooh, Eight of Coins. Yes. So this is about, the Eight of Coins is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is, and spinel, I don't even know what that stone is. So if you guys want to Google that, spinel. But this is about mastery, the Eight of Coins. Okay, it's about leveling up from where you've been, like, working in a worker bee, and you've been working hard to getting to that next level of moving from apprentice to master at whatever it is you're doing. Again, that is completely aligned with this movement energy, and you guys have here a guarantee that if you heed this message, this is so happening for you, pile ones. This is a resounding yes. Five of Coins. Wow. Okay. And it is up to you, my loves. And citrine. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, sorry. This is the thing about the Five of Coins, my loves. The Five of Coins in, like, it's the Five of Pentacles in the tarot deck, and it's like, it's often portrays a couple of people who are, like, they're going the hard road, they're taking the long way, and they're out in the cold, and they could just, like, stop off in, like, this easy place and get warmed up, and it would be nice, but that they have, like, a longer path. Okay, now this definitely speaks to your willingness to do the work, to look within, to look underneath What's being said? What are the intentions that are not matching up with the actions, either in the people around you or in yourselves? I'm hearing for some of you both. So whichever that applies to in this instance, okay? And then see that distinction. Call in help with finding that, with the looking if you need to, getting the clarity over here, and then cutting through so that that movement, this leveling up happens such that you become masterful to the point of this Empress boss energy, this magnetism. And then you become someone who like does what they mean without doing it mean, says what they mean without saying it mean. Like really, this is about you get to be relaxed and at ease in the alignment between your intentions, your words, and your actions. You're at peace with that because alignment is just everything falling into place. But it takes something to get this powerful because you do have to keep looking underneath the surface of what's going on. That is required here. Okay, angels, angels, angels. So let's get some timing if we can as well, angels, for my pile ones on this. Yes, this is a yes that I am getting. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Oh, and this is the time on kylinlight when kylinlight. This is the time on kylinlight. Oh, kylinlight, actually, that reminds me. Someone's been like impersonating me and responding to my comments with like, you know, WhatsApp me for readings. I don't do that. If you guys have gotten that, that's just me being impersonated, and that's not me. Okay. But this is the time on kylinlight when I say sink it in, sink this message in, receive it in your body. You won't remember this necessarily, but you can put it into your body on a cellular level by typing in pile 1, I receive it. You put the message through your fingertips and through your nervous system up into your neural pathways. Ask for help from others. What was I saying? Yeah, your spirit team's like, we were saying that. You didn't really, you just talked, we just talked for you, Kylan. Fair. But nonetheless, what were we saying? Ask for help from others. Also ask for help from your spirit teams and your guides, my loves. But definitely some humans. Some, I'm here, yeah. Okay, they're saying healers, counselors, coaches, mentors. I'm also hearing for some people like supportive groups. And not just like supportive groups of friends, like actual like support groups. Okay. Yes. Again, what were we saying? It's just, pile 1, sink this in. I really want you to receive this, put this in your bodies so this message goes in on a cellular level. Type in pile 1, I receive it. You can always just click it in, click that like button. My loves, pile 1s, this is a yes. This is a beautiful yes. I love this why and this how as well. I mean, we're talking mastery, Empress energy, boss energy, and that divine feminine energy, that is not gendered, by the way. Everyone wants that energy. In fact, if you identify as male or masculine and you have this Empress energy, that is balance, that is harmony, that is alignment, that is beautiful. You are beautiful, pile 1s. This is gorgeous. Go forth. Take, heed this message. And, no. K-N-O-W, no, not no, because it's a yes. No, most of all, pile 1s. You are so very loved. Mwah. Hello, pile 2s. You guys picked this very special, very magical, clear quartz. It's actually got some Lemurian light codes in here as well. There's like so much going on in here. Beautiful, 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 pile 2s. My giant citrine is here to basically lord it over this reading. I don't know why. It just needed to be here. So, pile 2s, before I start, I'm just going to say this. Yes or no and why. Context and energy. Stick it out to get the reasoning behind what we're going to tease out. And make sure you've framed your question. Yes is a positive outcome. No is a negative outcome. Well, negative. No would be more challenging. Okay, let's have a look. Rejection. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Rejection is protection. I'm going to say that again in case you've never heard that expression. Rejection is protection. My loves, when you want something or you go for something and you don't get it, it is because there is something better for you. That is like a universal law. It does not fail to be true. It just requires some time to reveal itself. So, that is the thing you guys need to know as I get on into this reading, why you guys are experiencing rejection for you and what the ultimate outcome is. Because what I'm hearing right now, pile 2s, is that there's something that you guys are experiencing or about to experience that's going to occur for you as rejection. But whether or not this is the ultimate outcome of your question remains to be seen. So let me look at my tarot over here and get some more information. Okay, this guy's going to go over here because we're going with the transparent tarot, which is so great. I love anytime this deck is like, I want to talk. I'm very happy, always happy. I'm actually always happy to hear from all of my decks. They're all amazing. I'm the luckiest person. Everybody gives me decks. I'm like, it's so nice. And if you skip my intro and you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Kylan. Welcome to my channel if you're new. It's so good to be with new people, new energies, and new spirit teams. Your spirit teams come to me over here to reveal your highest path, the path that has the most dignity, grace, and ease for you so that you can walk your highest, most beautiful timelines, my loves. And if you're returning, of course, oh my gosh, you know the drill. You know how it goes over here. You know how excited I am to be with your beautiful spirit teams. Your absolutely most radiant guides come to me, and I am the luckiest, luckiest, luckiest reader to have such beautiful viewers, my kylinlights. I just love you so, so much. So I know, I'm so gushy, and it's like, and I mean it. I just amazing. Okay, these are ready. Let's have a look. Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is a card of change. It's also a card of understanding that the only constant is change. So this is part of, again, being with this sort of like rejection energy, where it's like really understanding that like the tide comes in, the tide goes out. Like everything is constantly in a state of change. So something can occur as rejection, but again, it's really just means that the universe is not letting you have something because there is something else that needs to be in that space, and you just don't have it yet. So so really getting this about this situation is crucial here. So if you guys can move into that perspective, this yeah, yes, okay, yeah, oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Spirit is saying that they would like you to consider whatever it is that you're feeling is a rejection, or when it comes up and you're like, they want you to consider it making space. Wow, like that, I'm like, this is like blowing, I'm like blowing my own mind. No, but seriously, they're, you guys, your spirit guides are so wise. So they're saying there is no such thing as rejection. There really is just making space for something better for you. I love that. Okay, that's just too gorgeous. I can't even. Oh, okay, beautiful. And then look at the balance here with this. So then we have also, so we have the Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is very much about making plans, all right? So this is about something about seeing into the future. And yes, yes, okay. And your spirit team saying like, this is really, this situation is going to ask you guys to have patience. They also want you guys to observe here that what we have is a 2-2 right here, and we're in the year 2022. So they want you guys to get that like this is going to work out within this year for you. That you guys are going to be able to like really have some plans come to fruition, but they're not necessarily going to come as soon or in the way that you want them to come. And they want you to kind of kick back and just recognize that they, yeah, okay, yeah, that you're in a moment where the tide is going out with this, but don't mistake the tide going out for like that the ocean is disappearing. Like the ocean's there, it's just the tide comes in, the tide goes out. So like that you're just going to have to be a little bit patient because there's bigger energies at work here. Okay, let's have a look a little more. Ooh, okay, yeah. So the Eight of Cups, yeah. So the Eight of Cups talks about like a journey. It talks about having to go somewhere to get what you want. So there's something more for you guys to do in this situation in order to be able to get what you want. And I'm hearing as well that there's some, like there, yeah, okay, yeah, that there's a way in which this is related to your plans. But I'm also hearing that it has something to do with being more balanced. So if we look just here at, if we look here at how beautifully these three cards are coming together, and they're kind of like telling their own narrative, which is something I so love about the transparent tarot. We really have that like from a place of comprehension of the ebb and flow of energy and the need to be patient and the fact that the only constant is change. If you can really get that something that occurs for you as rejection is actually just the universe making space in which you get to refine and continue to be with your plans, you guys will develop on an emotional level that there are in fact some lessons you still need to learn in order to reach a certain emotional mastery or an emotional fulfillment. And we have here, we have the Cups and the Pentacles and the Wands, all right? So these are three of the elements related. So I'm just getting that it's like you guys sort of like, I'm hearing like Yeah, okay, yeah. So that it's almost like that your spirit team is like trying to collect some of the like sort of different elements because you need them all in order for the situation to reach oh, okay, they're saying what is worthy of you. So you really want to get that, my loves, that if you were to, okay, they're saying it's just not ready yet and you're not ready. So that the situation is mirroring you and because you in the situation are in yeah, you're in, it's like it's a law of attraction thing. And okay, okay, okay. They're saying there's more for you, that you would settle for what there is right now, but there's more for you. And that you are going to have to get it, but that the way it's going to be a natural progression for you. And they're saying like kick back, and they're saying like kick back, like like really kick back in the sort of like open understanding that like, okay, there's more to do, these things take time, and the way forward will be revealed. And you are in fact in these plans and co-creating with the universe, if you see this partnership here and in this situation. Okay, pile twos, one more. All right, we got it. Ooh, nice, the Lovers. Look at that. Look at that. This is this thing too about this whole and completeness, this coming together of these elements, okay? So like this is going to happen. Like there will be this coming together. Now the Lovers often do speak to as well a choice. So if pile one was a little bit was resonating for you as well, you guys may want to look at that, because it does talk about how one gets to, yes, gets to this sort of movement that we do see here in this Eight of Cups. There's a lot about that in pile one, but that like, yeah, okay, yeah, oh, beautiful. Okay, they want me to do this, so that there is a healing and a heart-centered level and a coming together of in balance of multiple aspects of you and your life and the people or the situation that you're asking about, such that things will be in balance, and that they aren't right now. You're not there, the situation's not there, so that again you're having this experience of rejection, which is actually just making space for growth. It's making space for evolution. And this will in fact come, and you will be presented with, okay, oh, I love this. They're saying that the choice looks like choosing yourself, choosing your worth, choosing what is worthy of you, such that it may be that some of you are experiencing rejection, or actually being the ones to say no to something right now as well, because it's just not good enough yet. And they're saying that that they're recognizing that there is this work to do, and the space being made for that is also a choice. I'm also hearing for some of you, my pile twos, that to really be inside of the making of space, that there is yeah, okay, Spirit is saying that sometimes it is a choice to choose not to choose because you're not ready or you need more information. So choosing to give yourself more time, choosing to allow the situation to have more time, choosing to be patient and to let things fall into place so that they're better for you. So yeah, Spirit is saying you do want to wait on this situation. It will get better. So like the sort of overarching energy with that is like it's leaning toward no. I want to get a little more here, and I've got my new deck from my friend Amy. She just gave it to me today because it's gonna be my birthday next month, and I'm going away. You guys, I like have a big art show coming up in Venice. It's so exciting. I'm gonna be in Europe for like the next 4 months, traveling around. I live my dream life, so I'm like, so yeah, and I feel like I'm like I owe it all to my citrine, which is to some people crazy talk, but that stone and we like meditate together. I journal, like we like. That stone is powerful, incredible. That stone was one of my Valentines, actually. My other Valentine is my life partner, like a human being. But oh my gosh, yeah, no, this stone came to me this year. And we're manifesting beautiful things together. Suffice to say, she gave me this deck. It is like got crystals and the tarot in it, and it's magical. And I just want to get more information for you, my pile twos. Oh, Ace of Coins. Yeah, that's good. That's a new beginning, and that's a very grounded beginning. And also in beginning, it's like in manifesting. I'm hearing for some of you that this is going to occur like you have to start over, and Spirit wants you to know that is not the case. You are not starting over, because this foundation of understanding the ebb and flow of energies, understanding that the only constant is change. I mean, at the heart of this card is the yin yang, like understanding that the only constant is change. Is this dance between the energies, okay? So that like you guys, it will feel like you're starting over, but really this is just about you guys planting a ooh, okay. They're saying planting the seed of these plans in a more fertile soil, or like just nourishing. Yeah, yeah, okay. They're saying just sort of like doing a better job of nourishing what you've been planting. But it's like you're still at what occurs as like a beginning stage, but it's not starting over. Okay. Got it. Five of Coins again. Okay, wow. Yeah, so this is speaking to about like feeling a little bit left out in the cold, that I can often feel like this rejection. Spirit is saying, stay the path. Stay the path. The reward is here for you ultimately at the end. Tiger's Eye, 10 of Coins, you guys. 10 of Coins, the 10 of Pentacles is like all the things you've ever wanted, like all the material things. So this Ace of Coins is going to come to this 10 of Coins fruition, and you have to go through this 5 of Coins moment, which I'm hearing you guys are in right now, or you will be soon. So there is in this an immediate no that leads to an ultimate yes. I really want you to get that, my pile twos. You're going to experience something that occurs as like a rejection, or you yourselves are going to have to say no to how this is right now, because it's not good enough, in order to stay the path and do the work to get to this 10 of Coins. So you're still at the beginning of something you want to be. You want it to be done. It's not done yet. It's not ready yet. Nope. And eventually it will be. Let me look at some timing with my angel answers. Sometimes they give us some timing over here. My darlings, my pile twos, we have an ultimate yes, but a kind of immediate no. That's complex. I don't know if that's happened in one of my yes or no's before. That makes this one a no and a yes. A no and an eventual yes. But you got to stay the course. This is why I'm always like, listen to the whole thing, get all the information, because it's like, here's what you need to do, and your spirit teams want you to have your ultimate most powerful outcomes, and they want you to walk with grace and dignity, and they want you to take the path of least resistance. And in this instance, the path of least resistance is really getting down with this sort of only constant is change energy, so you can sit back and like let the rest of the way forward continue to unfold for you guys, and not to be impatient. They're saying don't try to push the river, don't swim upstream. Every single cliche and about that. They're saying, they're like, heed that, heed that. And my loves, this would be the time on kylinlight when you want to sink this into your body, so you receive this message on a deeper level. Type in pile 2, I receive it. It puts the message in through your fingertips up into your neural pathways. You get that message on a cellular level rather than just trying to remember it, because your body will remember it. Ah, yes, perfect for you. Perfect. Okay, so we don't have timing. But again, we have the 2 2s over here, right? So we have a little bit about 2022. So it's saying, so this year, this looks good for you guys for this year. It looks like you're going to get your ultimate yes this year if you remain positive, because this is an opportunity. And again, this is an opportunity that's coming inside of the space that is made from you saying no to something, or something saying no to you, because it's not ready yet. You're not ready yet. It's not good enough yet. You are still planting the seed of this Ace of Coins in order to get to this eventual 10 of Coins. And there's more of a journey. And it's like, yeah, it is not time to like rest on your laurels. You are making the journey, but you will get there to this Lover's card, to this union card. Okay, this is ultimately a union of the self with the self, and the ultimate state of reciprocal love. This is you choosing you. This is choosing what is good enough for you, because it is just not good enough yet. And either it's going to tell you that, or you're going to tell it that. Usually it's a little bit of both, right? It doesn't necessarily feel that way, but you will see that in hindsight when you are here, when you're at this 10 of Coins, you guys will see it. This is an opportunity to keep going with something that is worth it, my loves. Remain positive, pile twos. I really hope you sunk this in, receive this message in your body, so your body remembers it for you. Just type in pile 2, I receive it, or just click it in by hitting that like button. So easy, right? You can also listen to this again, take a walk, whatever, do a little dance, whatever puts it into your body, eat a meal. My love, sink it in, receive it, receive it, receive it. Pile twos, this is beautiful. A no in the immediate, a yes in the long term. If you stick with it and stay the course, you are worth what you really, really want here. You are worth the 10 of coins. You're worth the whole thing. So do not settle for what's not good enough right now. Pile twos, I so hope you got this. You know how much you're worth, and that you know, most of all, pile twos, you are so very loved. Hello, my pile threes. Hello, my darlings. You guys picked this very special healing stone from my most special human being. That would be my daughter. I just love her so much. I'm gonna cry right now. Okay. Pile threes, as I always say here on kylinlight, you got to get the yes or the no and the why. So stick through this whole thing so I can give you the context and energy of this answer, and we can tease one out. Also, make sure your question is in the positive. So a yes is a positive outcome, a no would be a negative outcome, okay? Because that's how I have to read them here. I have to choose one way or another. So make sure you frame your question that way. Okay, my loves, let's have a look. Love! Like, I love this talk about my daughter. She also gave me this beautiful deck, this Prism Oracle, and like it's the graphics. Look at this. It's just like love. Oh my gosh. Okay, radiant love. Well, that is very positive. Let's have a look at like how we get there. What is there? Is there anything to do? Is there anything to not do? Your spirit teams like to get into it here over here on kylinlight. They come to me for your the unfolding of your highest timeline, your highest pathway, the direction that has the most grace and ease and dignity for you, my loves. That's what we're all about over here on kylinlight. And if you are returning, you know that. You know how it goes. Because you're beautiful and you come back to my channel and your spirit teams come back to me and I get to be with them and I get to be with you. And it really does just makes me feel so lucky, you guys. I feel so lucky that you're here. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming back. Oh my God, my pile three love babies who picked the healing stone. Ugh. And you know, love is ultimately, like, love is the ultimate medicine. It is like the healing elixir. It is the thread that binds us all together. I mean, some people would say it's the Force in Star Wars is that, but I think it's both. I think love is the Force ultimately. All right, let's have a little look at my Serpent Fire Tarot. Let's get a little more information. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah, see, this is why we need some more information. You guys want to know when the Tower energy is around. And that's so basically so you can get out of the Tower before it falls. So it doesn't catch you by surprise. Queen of Pentacles. Gorgeous. Ugh. And the Seven of Wands. Wow. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So, yeah, that's, I mean, okay, this is complicated. You guys are a little bit complex, my pile threes. Yeah. Now, this outcome here of love, this isn't, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Your spirit team saying, oh, okay, okay. Your spirit team is saying that the words that I'm being given are that like it's a little bit hard won, but they don't mean that in the sense of that it's actually that it's necessarily a struggle. They are saying that, however, the Seven of Wands talks a little bit about having to kind of like defend yourself, okay? And what I'm hearing is that yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. But the pathway for you, my pile three, is to this completely radiant love outcome and energy. Is that because the Seven of Wands has you in a sort of like, you're in a power position, but you feel like you're being attacked from a whole bunch of different directions. Your spirit team is saying, let go of the defensive posture altogether. And that this is in fact this Tower moment. Because you guys are, okay, they're saying with whatever it is that you're asking about. By the way, they're also saying if this isn't resonating for you, you're here for a reason. Pick another pile because this is very specific. Okay. So they're saying that when they're so clear like that, they're just like, hey, look, we love you. This just might not be your pile. Pick another pile. Not a problem. And it's not a problem. Sometimes you walk down the wrong street. You just walk down another one. Not a big deal. You are here for a reason, my beauties. So back to my pile threes. if this is whatever this is about, there's something you're being defensive about. And I'm hearing that some of you don't even necessarily know that, okay? And it is, again, it is a position of power. Like, you're not wrong. But Spirit is saying that being, oh, okay, yeah, oh, I get it. That being right is keeping you from a whole bunch of love and in a situation and with people, because being right is more important than the love. And Spirit is saying that go ahead and let the tower of your righteousness in whatever this is about crumble. Let it go. Like, really just let it all go and stop having to be right, and instead just let the love shine in. And that this Queen of Pentacles energy, and like, look at how powerful this is infinitely more powerful than the Seven of Wands energy. Now, the Seven of Wands is powerful, but what you can see here is the Seven of Wands character has their eyes closed, okay? And there's also a way in which they are like ungrounded, right? They're like out, like in their own ether, in their own thing, and there's strength in them, okay? And they can defend themselves, and they have this, again, this righteousness behind them. But what the Queen of Pentacles has is actual like earthly abundance. The Queen of Pentacles like has it all, and has it all again with grace and dignity and ease. And your spirit team is saying this is a moment for you to let your pride, yes, to let your pride fall, and to in fact be the own catalyst of your pride falling, and replace your pride with dignity and grace. They're saying let the grace into the situation. Be magnanimous. That doesn't mean being condescending. It means just knowing that there are some things that, they're saying choose your battles. There are some things that is worth like sticking to being right about, and that in this particular instance, if you want this love outcome, you need to let go of being right here. That it's not more important than the love in this relationship. That this is going to be a tower breakthrough for you guys. That this is actually a crumbling of your ego in the situation, which is what has kept you out of your true power, which is this sort of more general abundance and understanding. Yeah. Okay. Spirit is saying, by the way, no one in pile 3 needs to confuse this with not holding healthy boundaries with toxic people and situations that are bad for you. They're saying that is not what they're talking about. Do not interpret this that way. Like, no. What they're saying is there are some contexts in which being right is way less important than being in loving relationship with people in your lives, and that if this is the reading for you, you will know that this is a situation where without doing harm to yourself, you can go ahead, know you're right, and not have to defend it, and just let that all that defense crumble, and just love them. Just love them and get that, like, maybe even what you think you're so righteous about is actually an opinion, that it's actually a matter of perspective, and that you can love this person, and you can let them love you, and you can have the abundance of that. And also, I'm hearing that this will serve you in many other relationships and many other times. Hence this sort of Queen of Pentacles energy, that there is a mastery here to come from your discernment of like what happens in a situation when you decide that the love is more important than being right, and you let your ego crumble, and you go ahead and maybe even let someone else believe that they're right or whatever, because it doesn't matter. And Spirit is saying there are some instances where it does matter. Those are the exceptions to the rule, that usually it doesn't matter. Again, Spirit really wants me to reiterate, this is not saying that you should let down any well-held boundaries with toxic people who, who actually would do you harm. They're saying that is not what they're talking about. They're saying this is learning how to choose your battles wisely. Beautiful. Wow. That's amazing. By the way, really is the Queen of Pentacles, that like kind of mastery, like being being able to do this is astounding. And that if you guys really do develop this, that you will be able to, you will have a very positive outcome. Okay, now I am using my new deck. Gonna get a little more information here, just about like, what is this about? And just to make sure too, I really, yeah, okay, okay, Spirit's like, this is more Kylan's concern than ours. That's very funny. But yeah, like I really genuinely, I don't want anyone in pile 3 to take this message such that they end up in some kind of like toxic situation, where they let down their healthy boundaries with people who are who are just wrong. Okay, for whom there would be harm. Yeah, no. Spirit is saying most of the time, most of the arguments that we have with anyone about anything could be let aside in favor of love. That's amazing. Yeah, okay. Well, Spirit's tapped into like unconditional love, and for humans, like that's really hard for us to understand. Oh, the Six of Swords. Yeah, okay. The Six of Swords often speaks to, or the stone here is Larimar. I'm not sure what that's properties are, but some of you might want to look that up, especially if what I'm going to say here really speaks to you. The Six of Swords often talks about, so it can talk about moving on and leaving, but it also talks about objectivity, really being able to see perspective clearly. And I find that super interesting because this is saying, and Spirit is saying over here, that when you get the perspective that the love in this relationship and loving this person or these people is more important than being right about something which is way smaller and less, and that actually that there's a stinginess to that as well, where the Queen of Pentacles and the abundance of being a person who can be magnanimous, who can be with others' opinions and not necessarily compromise their own, while at the same time not having to defend their own, and they can just be with it. That the tower of the ego crumbles in the face of this kind of unconditional radiant love, and it is a next level love. And the Six of Swords, that perspective is a very rare and beautiful thing if you can attain that. I love that. Ooh, Page of Swords, beautiful. Yeah, the Page of Swords also speaks to like a message, like a coming forward with like new information, and there's like communicative skills. The Page of Swords also can speak to a sort of sweeping away of what's not true. And in this context, my pile 3 Spirit is saying that what's not true is that being right about something is more important than the love that's here, that the love, and yeah, okay, yeah, Spirit is saying that the love that is here is golden, is that it's precious, and it's a gift, and it's meant to be, it's treasure, and it's meant to be prioritized and honored. Okay, beautiful. And this card goes with the garnet, if that speaks to any of you guys. That's important stone for any of you. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's fulfillment. That's like emotional fulfillment. And what's incredibly beautiful, we have Chalcedony. I don't know what that stone is, but look how pretty that is. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, so many opportunities to look up stones in my new tarot deck. Thank you, Amy. She just gave this to me today. So the Nine of Cups speaks to fulfillment and emotional fulfillment, but it is self-generated. So Spirit is saying that this really is like this beautiful positive outcome is yours to have because it's yours to create by collapsing the tower of the ego and your own defensiveness about being right about something, when there's so much more for you to have and for you to be than to be nitpicking over details of circumstances that do not matter in the face of the bigger context of whatever this is for you, my pile 3s, and that you will be creating this incredibly gorgeous Nine of Cups, super massive heart fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. You are creating it. You are doing it, my pile 3s. Wow, no, this healing stone, I mean, come on. Yeah, that is just so, so beautiful. All right, angels want to talk to you. Angels want to talk to you. They want to, maybe we can get a little timing, just a little more perspective on this. And now is the time on kylinlight when I always say, pile 3, sync this message into your bodies, okay? If you type in pile 3, I receive it. You get this message on a cellular level. That way your body remembers the message, because you won't. You'll remember like the gist of it, but your body can get this on a deeper level. If you use your fingertips, you type in pile 3, I receive it. The message goes through your nervous system and up into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. I did not make that up. Okay. A year from now. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Spirit is saying, yeah, I love this for this. Okay, let me get one more. Okay. Look for a sign. Okay, that's beautiful. How come these are, oh, I see. I'm like, why aren't they? Okay. I'm like, where's my symmetry and balance? Spirit is saying that a year from now, whoever this is or whatever this circumstance is that a year from now, there will be a reciprocal generosity of spirit, so that when you put this love in place and you allow the love to flow, which is being dammed and blocked right now by an insistence on righteousness, okay? When you give up your need to be right in the situation in favor of allowing the love exchange to flow, Spirit is saying that a year from now, that actually comes back to you, and that there's a way in which this person or people will be seeing that you were in fact right. So, so like that's really, really hot. But they're saying it doesn't even matter and it won't matter. It's just whatever this is about, it is less important than the love that is here. Spirit is also saying that you can love people unconditionally and open yourself to a reciprocal exchange of love without having to engage with like be in business with them, or like, you know, spend a week on a trip with them, or like you don't have to do things with this person or these people that are yeah, again, that would like cause you harm. Spirit is saying that you need to hold healthy boundaries with people, especially if they're people who aren't on your wavelength, if they don't vibe with you, if your perspective is really so different from theirs that you just don't necessarily even enjoy their company. But they're saying that love can still be present, and that you can enjoy them and you can bring the joy into your relationship with them by letting go of some of this other stuff, and knowing, like really knowing and learning for yourself what are the contexts where the love stays present and remains present, and investing your time and your energy in creating those contexts. And Spirit says look for a sign, in that they're saying that they're guiding you in all of this and they're with you, because in any circumstance where you are the catalyst, and that that this Nine of Cups, you are the catalyst of emotional fulfillment. You are the one being the Queen of Pentacles, magnanimous here, okay? You are the one who is really giving and creating this abundance and this flow and this exchange of love energy. And Spirit is saying is that like they are all freaking about that, and they are so with you, and that you can, oh man, they love you so much, my darlings. They're so proud of you for this. This is a big level up. Like this, so many people never get this, and they don't have the abundance, they don't have the love in their lives because they let little things get in the way that don't matter. Spirit is saying like they are so with you in this, and that you will be guided again and again and again as to like, you know, like, do you visit for 3 days, or, you know, or just a night, or can you stay a whole week? Do you do like, it's like you know, should you take that opportunity? Should you do that with them? Like that you will be guided into the context that continue to presence the love in this relationship, or these relationships in this context, whatever it is you're asking about, my pile threes. Wow. Wow, that was one of the most unusual yes or no's I've ever gotten. It's like, is this a yes or no? This is a yes, but it is up to you to create it. Nine of Cups. Okay, I know someone did not listen to this whole thing, and they're going to be commenting that someone always does, was it a yes or no? And it's like, you gotta get through my whole thing, my love. So pile threes, this is a yes. But it's a self-created yes, my darlings. You got to get out of your own way here. Get out of your own righteousness. Pile threes. This is really, really beautiful. What a profoundly beautiful outcome that spills over. This will serve you for the rest of your lives. Like getting this. This is so gorgeous. Okay, pile threes. I so hope you got it. I so hope you received it. Typed in pile three, I receive it. Click it in, click that like button. If you're feeling me, my gosh, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a reading. Pile threes. My citrine is proud of you. My giant citrine. Oh, it's such a blessing. That stone. Pile threes. You are truly not only the love, you are so very loved. Hello, hello, my pile fours. Oh my god, you guys picked my Obsidian Arrowhead. It's like, Who's a badass? Pile 4. Okay, my darlings, welcome to my kylinlight yes or no's. As I always say here, you need to stick through the whole thing to get the why, to get the context and the energy. If there's anything you need to do or not do in order to get your outcome, I will tease a yes or no, but you want to phrase your yes or no question so that a yes is a positive outcome and a no is would be the more challenging outcome. Okay, my loves? So yes with the positivity. Phrase your question in that way. Let's have a look. Ooh, flow, but reversed. Oh, how interesting. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, so now I'm like, well, what is that? It could go either way. All right, so we're gonna have a look over here at my Mystic Mondays, and we'll get some more information. So pile 4s. Hi, I am Kylan. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're returning, oh hi, you're my kylinlights. You know how it goes. Thank you for coming back, my loves. Oh my gosh, I just adore you guys so much. Your spirit teams are amazing. These yes or no's have been amazing. So much information. It just ceases to amaze me too, like how specific they are, and like for the general readings, I'm like, really? And spirit's like, really? Like. And today too, oh my gosh, my beautiful giant citrine was like, I want to speak to this reading. And so here it is. Look at this bad boy. This is like a very special stone. We've been working together for, I don't know, like the last few months. I got it, it's my Valentine. I mean, my husband is my ultimate Valentine, but this week is also another Valentine of mine. And we were just like doing such good work. And I love that it was like, I want to be with your kylinlights. I want to be with your readings today. And, I don't argue with my crystals, I don't argue with my cards, and I don't argue with your spirit teams. So, you know, I guess this is one of the nice things about aging is like I just kind of argue with things less and less, actually. Like the weather. I argue with the weather a little bit because I'm a bit of a sunshine junkie, frankly, and winter's taxing. All right, Mystic Mondays, let's have a look. Ace of Pentacles, that's hot. That's very good. Knight of Swords, also hot. Okay, love it, love it, love it. More. Strength, beautiful. Oh my gosh, my pile 4s. Okay, so you guys, yeah, okay. Spirit is saying right off the bat that this reversed flow energy, you guys have felt, okay, that's clear. They're saying that you've been feeling kind of stuck in this situation, whatever it is that you're asking about. If that doesn't resonate for you, you're here for a reason, but like then this would not be your pile, okay, my loves? So you guys are really wanting things to start moving with whatever it is you're asking about. You want a shift in the energy, and you're here like, is it going to shift? Now, yeah, okay. Yeah, Spirit is saying that, okay, I always say this, it's like, yes, and there's work for you to do. And this would be because Spirit really wants to encourage you, my loves. First of all, this is very positive, like things are looking really, really good. Spirit is saying that, that you want to not forget that we are in a, okay, yeah, they're like, you're in a body. Just like they're not. So, you know, so you're in a body, and you're in a body as it's like an avatar, and you're living out a story of your life. And the story of your life is like a choose your own adventure book, except that it's also being written as you live it. So you're co-authoring it with the universe. Okay, this is going somewhere. Okay. So they want to remind you, my pile 4s, that you are co-creating the outcome here. So in order to turn this flow card around and really get things moving again, you guys need to move on, is what I'm hearing. Yes, okay. They're saying with an idea you've been given, and I find that really interesting because the Ace of Pentacles is it's a seed card, but it's a seed card of manifesting something very materially in the world. But they're saying you've been given an idea that like it's got legs, it's got yeah. They're saying it's firmly rooted. Oh, I love that, and that works with that. You chose the Obsidian, which is a root chakra energy too. Ooh, they're saying for some of you as well to actually get yourself some root chakra stones. And yeah, okay, they're saying carry one around, or sleep with one next to your bed, that kind of thing. They want you to ground, because you guys have it, my pile 4s, that this is just an idea, and Spirit's saying it's not. This is a timeline. This is a real possibility, but you need to plant this seed. End of story. Okay, that's kind of a funny choice of words, given that we're talking about this whole narrative. Yes, yes, yes. This is why the Strength card has come up. This is why they want you to have this courage. They want you to be really, really bold. Now, the Knight of Cards energy is one of charging forward, all right? And again, the Swords is a very intellectual card. Sorry, my nose is itching. The Swords is a very like intellectual card, right? The Swords is about having mental clarity. It's also about having like communication. So they're saying in order to plant the seed of this idea and really get this rolling, really get whatever it is you're asking about moving forward, that there is some communication that you need to have, that you need to have it. Like you need to go forth and you need to be like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. This is what I want. And that you have the clarity, and it really just needs the courage to plant this seed and that it will come to fruition. The Ace of Pentacles is, yeah, okay, they're like, this is metaphors, okay. I love to use this metaphor whenever I get permission because yes, because it's so beautiful. They're saying the Ace of Pentacles in this context is like, it's like an acorn that has the whole maple tree in it. That's like, it's all there. And it really is like this sort of Knight of Swords energy is about you guys being able to communicate about the maple tree when you're talking to someone what you have is an acorn, and they're like, but you see the maple tree, and it's hard for you to believe that this acorn that you have could really turn into a whole maple tree. But they're saying that like, yes, it can. Have the courage, take the action, start communicating. I'm hearing for some of you guys to start finding investors. I'm hearing for some of you guys that this is about, if this is about romance, they're saying like it's really possible for this to blossom, but you have to have the courage to let, to let whoever it is, start letting people know what you see as possible, what you're growing, what you want. Let people know about the maple tree. This is part of the planting of the seed, planting of the acorn. And that is actually the turning around of the energy is your own momentum, is you guys doing it and taking the action. You've been waiting for something to happen to you or for you, and Spirit is saying you need to start this. You've been given the vision. You've been given the idea. That is what's happened to you and happened for you, and it's real and it's possible. Start taking the action, start finding the people, start communicating, and you got to step forward. And the thing that's beautiful about this Strength card here is I really do love how we have this white Bengal tiger in motion. It's walking toward you. So it's not just about like how in the traditional tarot we have this woman and she's kind of like tamed the lion, and she's sort of like she's tempered the power of the lion, so the power of the lion is with her. This is really like the power of going forth, but going forth again in this sort of tempered way, right? Like this is not a rushing energy. This is having confidence, having courage, okay? And you guys, sometimes I'm hearing for some of you, fake it till you make it. Like I'm really hearing like it's like that, like you will become more and more of this energy because this energy will become you, that it's a becoming on you, and that it looks good on you is what I'm hearing. Frankly, it's like nice. Yes, my Bengal tigers, my pile fours. Okay, we'll get a little more information with just a little more clarity as to how to get this turned around so this flow happens. Maybe even like a little bit about like what there is to say, just a little more what there is to do. But this is looking very positive, pile fours. This is looking really good so far. Let's just get let's seal the deal. Let's seal the deal. And I'll finish up with my angel answers. I like to do that with yes or no's. That's been working this time as well, just to kind of really, get some timing for you guys, my pile fours. In terms of really when things are really going to start to get moving. But it's for you guys to now take the steps, have the conversations, plant the seeds. Okay. Sorry. Ooh, the Emperor. boss energy. And this is the boss energy and the divine masculine, which again, which is yang energy, which is going forth, which is doing stuff. Okay, this is about having charisma. This is about having command and power. This is about going forth with it. This is about like saying what's what, saying what you want. So you're going to charge forward with this Knight of Swords energy, with this again, finding the strength, finding this confidence of the Emperor. This is radiant possibility, my loves. Look at this. Can we just look at this again? Like this Ace of Pentacles. Or I should say, look at it more deeply. I don't think I showed it to you guys. Look at how it's like, it's all there. It's all there. And then the purpurite, I don't know what that stone is. If you guys are feeling that, you might want to sort of look that up or get yourself some of that. Thank you to my friend Amy, by the way, for my new deck. This cool little crystal tarot is she just gave it to me for my birthday. Oh my god, no way! The Empress, the Emerald, and the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, you guys, that's like mega power couple. Mega power couple. So if you're asking about love and romance, the Emperor and the Empress is amazing. I mean, talk about the maple tree. Talk about the everything that's possible. And then furthermore, yeah, okay. Your spirit team saying, for those of you who are asking about, you know, things other than romance, that this is about ultimately, if the Emperor and the Empress both show up, this is about you being in the highest form, your most empowered form in both the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. So the planting of the seed, the believing in what's possible, the receiving of the inspiration, the getting of the idea, and then ultimately something like flow, okay, the movement of energy. This is very divine feminine way of being, okay, understanding these things. Now the Emperor divine masculine energy is the going out and doing of, okay? So it really is that charging forward with the Knight of Swords. It really is walking forward with the strength energy, with the courage energy, and going and doing it, and planting the seed. The seed and then what's possible from the seed, the vision of what's possible, okay? All of that is that divine feminine energy, which is magnetic. There is so much promise here, okay, my loves? Like that is, this is just, oh, this is too beautiful. Okay, what's the last one? Ooh, and the Hermit, Lapis Lazuli. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah. Okay, so your spirit team is saying that, yes, okay. Your spirit team is saying that inside of the Hermit energy, okay, this is where all of these great ideas come to you guys, and that it is really important inside of all of this like empowerment. By the way, these are 3 major arcana cards, and then we have an ace. We have 4 arcana cards with the strength card. This is like a big deal, whatever this is you're asking about, my pile 4s, okay? They're saying that inside of this sort of Hermit energy, the going within and the creating enough space around yourself, that is where the inspiration and the clarity comes, okay? So the seed that you're planting, like it has had to come from that place. And Spirit is saying that you can also derive your sort of strength and your knowing and your spiritual guidance, which is part of that divine feminine power and magnetism, again, from that deep inner place of the Hermit, all right? But that you do need to come out of it in order to go forward with this Knight of Swords, in order to have this Emperor energy, in order for this seed to get planted and grow. You need to start communicating, and that is really where this flow energy gets turned around and starts to, in fact, flow. This is where you are going to start to get the results that you guys are asking about. So the yes is possible here. The flow is possible. Like, it is possible that this is going to start to come. It's going to start to happen, but you guys have to do it. You cannot stay in hermit mode forever just with your ideas. It is time to trust that this idea has, like, it has reality to it. It really, really, really could be something. You need to take these actions, and like I say, it really, really could be something. It, like Empress, Emperor could be something, my loves. So dig out, like dig into, like dig out that strength, like whatever. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. Like charge forward. Do it. You guys, this is amazing. You've really got something here. Okay, your angels just want to finish it up. Oh, wow. Pile fours, I'm like, what are you asking about? What are you doing? Like, I'm hearing for some of you guys, like angel investors, I'm hearing like you guys really like, this is it. It's go time. And like with this idea, like this could be the whole shebang. Like this is big and this is beautiful. Spirit is also saying that it's totally okay, and that in fact for your continued moving forward in clarity, that you do need to go into hermit mode from time to time, that you need to respect your boundaries, you need to respect your sacred space, you need to keep meditating if you're meditators, you need to keep to your practices that have helped you to create the kind of connection that you have with your inner guidance and your divine guidance and your higher self, such that you get this great idea and these great ideas, but that you can't stay in that you really need to be in the yin and the yang of your power, your divine feminine and your divine masculine, my love. So go inward when you need to go inward, and then come out with what you find in there. It will be luminous and it will be a contribution. I'm hearing it will also illuminate the world, that whatever you guys are asking about or working on is beautiful. Recovery, amazing. Yeah, this is something like too that, yeah. I'm hearing that, it's that for some of you that you've had an experience where you're like, but I've tried before, like that you've tried and failed at things. That has all been learning for you. And also that, yeah, Spirit's just like anybody who's ever done anything has tried and failed many, many times. They're like, this is where strength and courage comes in. And also that you learn every single time. So that this is they're saying for some of you that this is a sort of getting back on the horse that you fell off kind of thing, but it's a different horse. And that's healing. Yeah, the situation will improve. They really want you to, yeah, yes. They're saying that they want you to keep trying, like with your dreams, with your great ideas. That, yeah, that it's like, well, okay. They're saying for some of you it's one of them, so that this Ace of Pentacles is just like, this is your current great idea, and they're like, take the actions and okay, all right, sorry, they're giving me like a lot of information, okay, because there's so many of you. This is a general reading. Yes, so you guys go deep, you guys get these great ideas. They're saying that the ideas that you have right now, okay, one of them is like really on point. And what they're saying is part of this recovery and something that you are going to learn, and what is going to be a massive improvement in your situation for you, is that you will get far enough along with this idea that whatever this idea was originally wanting to become, it may ultimately become something else. But when you're in the flow, you will know why you were led to where you were led, following one road, which is then gets you to a crossroads where then maybe you actually end up going in a different direction, but you never would have gotten to that crossroad had you not started down this pathway anyway. Spirit really wants you to be going with the inspiration you are getting and to see them through until you know it's time to reroute, which is different from giving up. Spirit saying there's no giving up for you, my pile fours. You guys are Emperor, Empress energy. You have really big work to do in this world, and they're like, they're not allowed to give up. You guys are allowed to do anything. You have free will, but your fulfillment, okay, like this massive big time fulfillment and being in your flow, like that is just going to bring you so much joy. This is such a positive yes, pile fours. Like, really, this is a yes, and it is up to you. This is the strength card. This is all revolving around your strength and your courage in this moment. You're moving forward. I'm so excited about the Emperor and the Empress. I can't even tell you. Sink this into your bodies, pile fours. Like, sink it in, type in pile four. I receive it. You get this message on a cellular level. So you don't have to remember the whole thing. Your body will remember it. Just type it in, pile four. I receive it. Click it in, click that like button. And if you're feeling me, my love, subscribe. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a reading. Pile four, Emperor, Empress energies. Oh my God, so hot. So much flow is going to happen if you just like take the advice. Pile four, seriously, know this. You're freaking amazing. This is amazing. And know most of all, you are so very loved.